Hello, I'm Zevlin. Welcome back to Let's Play Train Fever. Where we left off last time, we were kind of losing a little bit of money, but it looks like it's turned around. More people are using our routes, as you can see here. All of the lines are profitable. Not quite as much as I'd like, but, well, the bus line, that's actually quite good for a bus line. This is, from what I've noted, my little limited experience, probably average-ish. And this is pretty low. I'm thinking it has something to do with this frequency. But overall, we are turning a profit each year. And it is increasing. So, really, I think the next move is to get this frequency down. Actually, I think for everything. So I'm debating about taking out a few loans to get me started a little faster instead of just sitting here and waiting for years and years and years for this. I could go ahead and start getting... Oh, here we go. Start of a new year. I made 200k last year. That means that I'd have to wait a whole nother year at that rate to even get close to being out of debt. Or I could just borrow a few 100k and see if we can bump this up a little bit. There we go. Let's borrow that money and let's go to the depot here. I'm going to buy 2 more cars for each of these lines. Get the frequency down a little bit. Set that to Croy. Let's take a look at those frequencies now. Alright, yes, they're down under 60 seconds. So, that's probably a little overkill, but I definitely like, people to not have to wait at all. Just keep those buses coming around. I don't want to miss out on a little bit of profit at all. If I could just have one more train, or one more car. Okay, so our next task is to buy a train. Let's take a look at our train here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars on it. And it's just about running full. So to future-proof a little bit, I think I'm going to put 7 cars. Well, let's see how fast this one's running. See if it can... It's running at 40 kilometers an hour. That's the peak, I believe. So I could put some more cars on it. Alright, let's buy a train. Let's buy the Spanish. Not enough money. Oh, they're a little bit more expensive than I was thinking. So let's see how much we would need. 201k plus 25k. So if I was going to do, it's 125k for that, or 175k. So it's 376k. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to take out that much loan. I spent 160k on new road vehicles. That'll probably dip in. We may not even make money this year. Well, looks like we might. Really do want to get this second train going, especially since look at this. There's 6. Yeah, it's really picking up. I really do need this second train. So I believe that's enough for me to get it. Well, maybe not, especially when I lose money right away on maintenance. So I'm going to have to wait for, say, this train to unload before I can fully buy everything I want here. So let's go ahead and buy the engine. Yeah, I'm just losing maintenance. I'm going to borrow some more. So there's 3 cars. 4, 5, 6 cars. I was wanting 7. Come on, give me some money. There we go. Alright, 7 cars. Let's set this to the Croix Swaff train line. And let it go. Now, the potential problem with this is, I suppose, I need a stop here. Because if a train was coming this way from Swaff going to Croix, it would just get on this track and go, and it could end up here by the time I deploy this train. It may potentially end up in a situation where it's stuck. So I may actually want a signal. Yeah. There's technically a signal at the end of this. I doubt it'd go. I mean, I guess it could be all the way down here. I think it'll be fine. We'll just leave it alone. So let's see what that did for the frequency. It should put it to 5 minutes, and it did. I am not making quite as much money on this line right now, but I have a feeling once it gets going, it'll be better because people will notice that the frequency's down and be more willing to go to the other town on the train. Okay, just letting this run. I don't want to take a whole bunch of more loans. Just to... Man, look at all this. Look at all this money, basically, that I'm wasting by just sitting here, sitting on my hands. Alright, this is the industrial side of town where the goods go. So I believe what I'm going to do is I will build a train station here to service the industrial side. Actually, I could build a road across like this and build the train station right here to bring goods in from here to here. I mean, I could set up a bus station that's to get started. It is cheaper and it will make money. Maybe I will do that to start. It's not that long of a distance. May not need a train until I have a train basically going from here picking up wood, going here picking up goods, and then coming here and then going back. And that's kind of how I will set that up. Probably gonna ignore this one. It's a little bit out of the way. I don't really need to do anything with that. Ooh, I was losing money there for a minute. All my lines are profitable. The train line has lost profitability, actually. Looks like. Well, maybe not. Maybe it just hasn't had the time to quite adjust yet. Does seem to be quite a bit of people waiting here. I guess the train probably just let out. And everybody that gets off the train here has to take a bus. Because there's really nothing. The train station's too far away. I should have maybe built it over here. I don't know, I'm kind of hoping that the town will build up on this side. And if I'm hoping that, then maybe I ought to take the train station for the goods and plop it over here to get them further into town, and then maybe some stuff will build up over here. It is a little ways in the future, especially since I'm not making any money. Maybe the second train wasn't a good idea. It definitely will be a good idea in the future. Just doesn't quite seem to be there yet. It's almost full. I don't know why I always lose 1 or 2 passengers. Always seems like once the train gets about just outside of the station, somebody jumps off or something. So this train's going to be pretty full. Here's the second train. And it's reasonably full as well. The second line doesn't seem to be quite centered enough. Or the trains haven't quite normalized yet so that they're on opposite ends. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just too close to the side. This train's always going to have to wait. And that's unfortunate. Guess I could put a little switch here. Probably wouldn't cost too much. Just enough for a train to be able to wait here instead of waiting there. Maybe kind of down here-ish. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. The train is waiting way too long. I could be eating into my profits. Wasn't this train almost full? What happened to all those people? Do they jump out when it stops? What's up with that? Yeah, this one only has 17 people now. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, I am going to do that. Build a little switch right up here. I'm going to build it on this side. Build tracks. Something like this. Basically just long enough for a train to get onto. Collision, huh? What the hell? Okay. Well, what about like this? That'll work. And build some switches so that this works properly. Alright, they'll be coming out of the train, they'll be going right. I'll need a switch over here. And I'll need a switch over here. Come on, let me build the switch. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at that line again. Alright, that's working properly. So that'll give an extra place for a train to stop. Which means I probably could, in the future, build a third train if I wanted to. Plenty of places for trains to stop. So hopefully this one won't stop here. It'll... Well... Hopefully this normalizes a little bit, because these... Which train's gonna... Okay, he went. So he's still gonna have to wait here. So I'm not sure that actually did anything or not. I guess we'll have to wait till the return trip. Probably should have built it a little bit more centered. Again, not really thinking about it, I'm just kind of building. I should have, since this one's not centered, I should have centered it between here and here to give a nice equilibrium. And that would actually make it the most efficient. Let's go ahead and look at what happens when this train gets in here. Go. Decently full. Where's this train at? It's just getting to the station. So this train is going to get... Yep, same thing's going to happen. The switch right here is not actually even going to get used at all. This train is going to be right about here. I maybe ought to fix this. Yeah, I should fix this. I should just lengthen this. It needs to go out to about here. That way the train has somewhere to go. What's the best way to do that? I suppose just building this outer line first. Like this. And then from here. No, that's not going to work. From here. Nope. Okay, let's delete. Delete that. And that. I'm going to pause it so I don't screw up my trains. Let's delete this. Rebuild that. Delete that little tiny nub there. I don't like the way that looks. Oh well, whatever. Little windy route. Oh well. And then I need to rebuild this as well. I don't need this switch anymore. Or do I? I guess I could leave it there for this route. Just in case I don't time out adding a new train perfectly. Just get it into the same exact groove it was in before. There we go. And now we will need to attach this up here somewhere. Good thing I had that other route in. I'm screwing up my trains pretty good. This isn't actually that expensive. I could just basically build double track the whole way. I won't do that. Let's just attach it here. And see how that works out. Alright, we need a signal. There we go. Let's look at the line, make sure that all works out well. Alright, it does. Good. And let's push the play button and see what that does.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I have the new road vehicle available, so I could supplement my buses with that. Or whenever some of them start getting old, maybe I'll just do a full swap out. $38 of 42 possible passengers on that train. 30 of 30 on this train. There we go. It's using that quite nicely. It's coming down here. Hey look, I don't think they're gonna have to wait at all. I mean, that's what happens when you basically build double tracks. Though, it could have been a lot more efficient than that. Never really built a back and forth route. I've mostly been doing circles, which run a little differently. So it's a bit of figuring out what exactly is best. But that's part of the fun of the game. I mean, if you knew exactly how the optimal way to do things was, then you just do it and it'd be no fun. Okay, I was hoping, even though I was spending a little money, that I'd be bringing in money faster than this. Doesn't look like it though. 27 people there. Doesn't look like this town quite wants to build up. It may have something to do with where this bus station is, that they can conveniently ride the bus from these areas, and is not wanting to expand much. I mean, this is an expansion. I guess I could get like a bus stop here or something, and then that would spur some growth. I don't know. I do really want to start taking advantage of this very soon. Start penciling in some stuff. Let's look at our train stations. I want it to be cargo. I don't need it to be a huge station. So I can build it something like... Well, the problem with this road is it's kind of concave. I guess I could build it something like this. I was wanting to build it over here. It's a little too far away from the industrial stuff than I'd like. Something like this would probably work fine. It's only 70k. Let's go ahead and put that down. Let's go ahead and...
Oh yeah.
Hey, a new train. Nice. Let's go ahead and look at a train over here. I kind of like it for convenience. The line's going to go up like this. Wouldn't mind. Well, something like this might work. Could cross here and then cross the road, I suppose. Something like that. And definitely something down here. As close as I can get it, basically. Might have to rebuild that road if I can't get a train track across it. Yeah, okay, that works. There we go. We'll have to just cross the road again. Up here. I mean, I'm thinking about future-proofing this a little bit. Do I want it to be, say, an in, out, and then back? So it's kind of more of a circle. So I can just do this. That would cost 2 bridges. Though I could put a bridge here and just use it for both. Okay, let's do that. Let's put a bridge in right here. Let's connect. Now this is going to be a little bit... I didn't see this hill here. This could be a little bit more of a pain in the ass than it was intended. Let's make that flat. Spend a little extra money, flatten that out. It's very, very expensive. $162K. Kind of wanting to avoid taking out loans for this. Oh well. Let's borrow this 1, 2. Let's get this track built. And I will take a break here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.